Assertions. So what is assertions means? Assertions means it's a process of validation in the test scripts. It is a process of validation in the test scripts. In test ng there are two types of assertions, hard assert and soft assert. So in the hard assert means it is the assert and soft assert is a verify. Okay. Now hard assert and soft assert, what is the difference is, if in the hard assert, if assertion fail, then it will stop the entire script execution at that point only. If assertion pass, then only further piece of code it will execute. But in soft assert, if assertion fail, then also it will allow further piece of code to execute. At the last, it will show which assertion get failed. Okay, so to apply hard assert, we have to use static methods of assert class. To apply soft assert, we have to use a non-static method of soft assert class. So here assert all method is not required, but in soft assert all method is compulsory to be present. So here for hard assert, for test case level validation, we will prefer this hard assert. But soft assert, for a test case steps level validation, we will prefer soft assert. So in the hard assert, we will go for hard assert in the mandatory fields and critical fields. But in the soft assert, we will go for soft assert is the non-mandatory fields and non-critical fields. So this is the example of hard assert. So first we have to mention public class demo, and at the rate of test one function we have to mention. Now string expected capital hello, string actual capital hello. Now assert dot assert equals actual expected. So now that line is passed. Now SOPL good morning, and again string expected one is small hello, and expected result expected and expected one. So here it will get error because java dot lang dot assertion error, expected small hello but found capital hello. So here this is a hard assert. Right, at that line only it will fail. So assert equals method always performs strict comparison. This is also example of hard assert only. So but this is not strict comparison. So this is partial validation. Okay, so in this partial validation, how it will work means we have to mention one method at the rate of test. Now string expected ell actual hello. Now assert dot assert to true. So actual contains expected as well good morning. So assert true, actual contains ell. So here it will be fail. And see, if we want to perform partial validation, then we have to prefer assert to true method. So assert to true method it will do with the partial validation. So now this is example of soft assert. So if it is soft assert, first we have to mention at the rate of test one method. Now string expected capital hello, actual small hello. Now this is a non-static, right? So if it is a non-static, then we have to create object, right? So soft assert sf equal to new of soft assert sf dot assert equals actual expected. So good morning assert equals open. So at the last we have to mention assert all. Okay, so here one is fail. So if it is fail, at the last it will show. Okay, so java it will execute, but in last it will show java dot long dot assertion.